Welcome back, guys, to Persona 5 Royal. Well, last episode, with Akechi proposing we team up to figure out what on earth is going on, a call from Kasumi stole our attention as she told us she could see a palace in Odaiba, one that people could see but didn't care about. Meeting up with her, we decided to head into the palace as a trio to find out who is the palace ruler, exploring the medical and cult-like facility, and coming across a video of Kasumi's dad mourning his daughter's death as we tried to get to the bottom of this situation.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics.
Huh?
Thank you so much! I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today. Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful! One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is! Sumire! Sumire! I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire! Together!
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san? You're...
I really hope this helped you understand.
a man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now!
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Kasumi, are you okay?
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
And a distorted lens from which to view things. Can we even get down into there? Oh, we can if we continue down the path. Shadow to our left here. I'm just going to steal that because you probably wouldn't notice.
Show me your true form.
And get the best form of ambush on.
They didn't see us at all.
Gotta save the teddy bears.
This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its misery.
They all got with the same thing? Can hit technical on one of them
Persona!
with fizz, but these ones are
Let's dance!
possibly fizz reflecting. Well.
killed 2 enemies. Who can do better?
Hey, Nibiros, you don't want to disappear, do you? Show me the money. And disappear.
Let's show them our real power!
Too late to be sorry.
Oh, man. It's nice to get you and your ribbon in your mouth ending. Beauty is devotion, or whatever that is, but we missed the one. We need to get it.
Excellent technique, Joker.
It reminds me, though, that we could be getting something better. Nice suit.
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for.
I mean, I didn't wish for this. I just wished for normal stuff to take place.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My... past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
All right. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the 2 realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! Kasumi.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm...
Kasumi.
Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring. Before I started at Shujin, we were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed, so to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa is written inside. Ah.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right, limited as it was. I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me.
Is that truly salvation? Yeah, what does happen to the old reality is the question I want answered more. Was it just overwritten?
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
You assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Please believe in yourself.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
I mean, I'd like to forge my own future. It's what I've been doing pretty much the entire time. I know that now the shoe is on the other foot a little bit, instead of someone maniacally grabbing for power and controlling a game that we cannot win. Someone who probably does wish for the good thing, but again, still, it's verging onto the path of what we were doing. We were making the choices for others. But in the end, I guess, we're the spirit of rebellion. I will find my own happiness, but this one's more difficult, isn't it?
No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa.
This is wrong.
It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing. I agree, though. It seems we're out of options here.
Time to fight. Are you ready? Keep up, and don't embarrass me.
Stubborn imbeciles, rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit. So this is fear. Stop shaking.
Don't get feared, you idiot.
Persona! Alright.
You run away. I'll be very mad. Good. I needed you to recover. Right, let's go to work, I guess?
That should do.
Of course, with a little bit of health comes an attack up as well. You're using darkness damage to begin with. My light guys can repel light. Not weak to darkness, so Mako Gohan is heavy blast damage to all foes. We could try the light versus you. And hope that works for me.
Go down.
Not so much. Might be that physical is the way to go. Hey! Thanks, Maruki. I think it's the first time. Thanks, buddy. Very nice of you.
Persona.
Okay, so if that is not the way I want to go about doing things, who could be the guy that sorts this out for me?
Nara. There.
I have this weird feeling that nothing is available to be crit.
You thought that would hit me? Feel my power. That should do.
Oh, I didn't mean to do it on me. I went to do it on you. Your attack buff went away.
Persona. This isn't it.
Still null that, so it looks like we've got all the good stuff nulled.
Go down.
Oh, drain. After I hit him with the hard stuff. A hard Mara attack. Now you're using Meggy.
Persona.
So probably nuclear then?
That should do.
It's time.
Well, Mara, you're not really working out for me there. Who else can I use to get in there nicely?
Sandify. Ravage them.
I don't know if physical is an immunity or not, but this guy's just Megidolaing now. Oh yeah, I need to debilitate you again.
Feel my power.
Making this fight last longer than it should.
Persona. That's not right. It's time.
Sandalphon does not have strong fizz.
Hold on.
But I said, let's find out where he is on the physical scale. Normal attack did 264. Okay, it's gonna get serious by the look of things.
I'll break them. That should do.
Persona.
I can't really get you out of this here.
No.
And my health ain't great. Aha, you didn't use Megiddo at that point. Unless Vacuum Wave is a spell.
You thought that would hit me?
That's really going in.
Feel my power. That should do.
Persona. Go down.
No criticals allowed.
It's useless, idiot.
It's got so many
Thought that would
turns.
hit me?
15 million turns later.
Manifest.
Wait, you're not dead?
No,
Thank you for answering the question.
such pathetic attempts won't be enough. How's this?
This just won't go down. We're about to lose a lot.
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Joker, I'm going to shut that thing up. Give me a hand. Move!
Sure.
Out of my way! Crawl! Stand still, you little shit! Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
Hand her over, though.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps.
We need to save Sumire.
Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th. Let's meet up here next week. Although, I imagine both our lives will be very different if you choose to live in this reality as your friends have been.
So this is the reality that Maruki created. There's no point obsessing over it now. I should go back to my room. No! I'm gonna get slept on again. Oh, come on. You sure we're out late? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. Scary. Could change anything at any point. No kidding. This is the first time I've witnessed a power that even comes close to this magnitude. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with his scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine, I suppose we can use the manpower. You can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to. Got it. Well, I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. Good night. Is that Akechi? You two seem to be getting along well lately. Hey, so I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Anne and I can. So you haven't changed too much then. How's that sound? Perfect, right? Should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explaining with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it, Isolde-kun. It seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. Alright, you'll hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. Why, thank you. I don't know why you did that last night anyway. You're one handsome guy. Would you like to come to my bed and sleep there too? Are you happy? Where's this coming from? Oh yeah, I'd say I'm happy. We used to sleep together. Do you like this reality? Like reality? Well, it is the one we fought for with everyone else, so... Wait, what did I mean by... That doesn't seem right. So it's in there. Got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we go to Mementos, I transform into a... Keep thinking it through. Okay. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. It's almost mean doing that to him, though. Seems all I can do now is wait. Would you like to save your current progress? I would indeed. Lots of stuff is going on in question mark Palace. That's for sure. But as we continue on with our story, I haven't really had a time to rest and process from everything that we did before, including what was obviously the end of Persona 5, and now Royal has properly full swing started. It never even gave a resting point. It just marched on. After the big climactic battles, didn't even get to mull on it. Because I guess other people's plans never wait for anything. Still, let's continue on.